Hello, my name's Ricky. I play music by the name Mock Deer, and I've very kindly been asked by the lovely Rosie, aka Faltress, to talk about my songwriting process. Um, Something I've never done before, and so I had to kind of like analyze it myself because it wasn't really clear to me how I did it, really. Anyway, um, so it's definitely changed. These days, it's a very gradual process that nearly always begins with the guitar. Um, I'll start playing around with the basic chord structure, chord progression. Um, I may or may not know what those chords are at the time of playing them. I do a lot of experimenting and fiddling around, and I don't necessarily know what the chords are that I'm playing. If I don't need to know, then I don't bother finding out. Like, for example, I'm fiddling about with a kind of jazzy thing at the moment, and I don't know what they are. Except for E at the end. Yeah. I also generally I like the kind of music that isn't too formulaic, and so I guess that spills over into my songwriting quite a lot. I like to bring different ideas together that potentially could, and some would say should be, two or three maybe different songs. I like to create a kind of a journey. The words epic and dynamic kind of come up quite a lot. So yeah, kind of progressive, but also just unexpected. I like same, with music that I listen to. I really enjoy stuff that's like suddenly, oh, it's doing that now. Wow, that's not what I expected. So yeah, I really like the unexpected, and I sometimes practice that too. Um, so yeah, I mean, often it's not really obvious which parts of my songs are the chorus or verse, and I guess sometimes there is no chorus, or maybe there's two different choruses, much to the surprise and perplexity of my newfound bandmates. Yeah, I guess it's often hard to get these different parts to gel too. So, talking about the different parts of a song, so I guess that's one of the biggest challenges that I face when writing songs. It's usually just that kind of gateway chord to the next part that I stroke. It's often really hard for me to find. If I had the theory, then it would probably be a lot easier. But hey ho, you can't win them all. In the meantime, I'll be lyric gathering, which I generally do on my phone on notes or just on little scrapbooks that I've got knocking around. These often come to me like just lines here and there. Often come to me when I'm in the shower or when I'm out walking, or yeah, the kind of like really, I guess when I'm quite relaxed, stuff just pops into my head. Or sometimes when I'm playing around with chords and something like a full like couple of lines just comes, and I'm like, oh wow, where'd that come from? And that's good, or no, that's a bit shit, doesn't work. Anyway, I'm rambling. Yeah, so I try and build from one or two of these lines that I've written down until a solid idea begins to come, and then when I feel the kind of inspiration tingle, I try and sit down and write something with more substance. I often have to take myself away to a cafe or a park or something, although that ain't happening at the moment. Just it's like I can be at home alone, but it's weird. I need to be in a different space sometimes. Sometimes as well, it's worth mentioning, I'll get a whole song down like in one sitting, or at least all the lyrics, or the whole tune. And sometimes they're quite straightforward songs too. They're not all these sprawling epic things. So yeah, it's different, but that's my the stuff I've talked about is kind of my usual sort of process. Yeah, once I have the substance of a song, I'll play it just over and over till I'm happy with it, and then until I'm happy to play it live, I guess, which could be anywhere from a week, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks to a year, maybe 2 years. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's kind of everything. I've probably missed a few like really key things. But oh yeah, I think I should probably say something I've learned too over the years is not to worry about letting songs go. Like sometimes I'll have a part of a song or half of a song that I really think is really great. I can't make it work for whatever reason, and it gets stressful, and I worry about losing it and forgetting it, which I sometimes do. I mean, I often record stuff on my phone too, so it's there. But I realized that like you can just let it go, and it'll come. If it was important enough, it will come back in a slightly different form in another song. I think that's what I tell myself anyway, and I'm pretty sure it's happened to me quite a few times. So yeah, I guess to summarize, as Treebeard says, don't be hasty. All right, at least for me, I'm not a hasty songwriter. I take my time. I don't like to stick vigilantly to the rules, if there are any, of songwriting. And as I said just then, don't be afraid to just let something go if it's not working at that time. Okay, thanks for listening. I'm going to play you a song now. I've chosen a new song that kind of encompasses all those things that I just talked about. I think it's quite a long one. It's 7.5 minutes. So please bear with me, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Father Time. Thanks. Could it all be interconnected? Tree roots in the forest deep and low, our faces just reflected in a timeless place, a place unknown. An ancient script, metaphysics, paradox, balls of tricks. Could we go back in? If we could anything be fit? Father Time, life is truthful, cannot help my sadness now, for all those things that I never know. Strive to live this life to the full, I cannot help my wistful thoughts for all those places I never go, faces I'll never know. Never know. Never know. Like that bright broken water, luminescent eyes glow. Love, sister, mother, daughter, don't you ever let them go. Father, son, brother, hold their faces in the places you can the same again. All the time, life's too full, cannot help my sadness now. For all those things that I never know, I strive to live this life to the full, cannot help my wistful thoughts for all those places I never go, faces I'll never know. Never know. Never know. A small child climbs up upon a table in a cafe where I sit alone, and he screams, I'm the king of the world, and he is, he truly is. For that one brief moment, it all is his. Did you do anything? Did you do everything? Did you do all the things? Did you do absolutely nothing? Were you somebody's muse? Did you win? Did you lose? Did you burn even fade? Did you procreate? Did you love when you love? Were you smooth? Were you rough? Were you all of these things? Were you none of these things? Did you burn even time? Was